Binter Canarias S.A. is an airline based in Telde, Gran Canaria, Spain. It is a regional air carrier operating inter-island services within the Canary Islands, in addition to services to Morocco, Portugal and Western Sahara. The airline was named Europe's best regional airline in 2005 and, in September 2010, it was announced that the Spanish carrier had won the European Regions Airline Association Gold Award for the Best Airline of the Year 2010-2011. History. The airline was established on the 18th of February 1988 and started operations on the 26th of March 1989. It was formed as a subsidiary of Iberia. In late 1999, SEPI implemented the privatization of Binter Canarias, but held on to a golden share, permitting it to authorize any future shareholding deal of more than 25%. However, the airline was wholly owned by Hesperia Inversions S.A.is, which bought the airline in July 2002. In 2003, Binter Canarias S.A. was absorbed by Hesperia Inversions S.A.is, which took the name of Binter Canarias S.A. It is now owned by Ultramar Tenerife, Firma Canarias Electrica, Agencia Maritima Afroamericana, FAPA and others, and has 406 employees. Some of the owners of Binter Canarias decided to buy Navegación y Servicios Aéreos Canarios and to transfer some planes from Binter to NAYSA in order to reduce costs and increase benefits. Then Canarias Airlines was created with the same purpose. Binter Canarias now owns only 6 planes and operates quite few of the flights traded with its name. Organization. The company is headquartered in the airport of Gran Canaria in the town of Telde. Head office Pedro Agustín del Castillo Machado, President and Chief Executive Officer. Rodolfo Núñez Ruino, Vice President, Executive Officer. Alfredo Morales Martin, Executive Officer. Members of the Board: Fernando del Castillo y Benítez de Lugo, Miguel Escudero del Castillo, Gilberto Morales Martin, Rafael Plinol, Juan Miguel San Juan Jova, Antonio German Suarez Dominguez, Carlos Plasencia Romero, Juan Luis Lorenzo Rodriguez, José Enrique Núñez Ruino, Carlos Cabrera Padrón, Secretary of the Board. Others: Jesus Santana Jubels, Director of Development and Strategy. José Antonio Carrillo Romero, Operations Manager. Anselmo Palacios Sánchez, Director of Finance Department. José Luis Reina Delgado, Director of Communications and Public Relations and Director of Binter Centers in Tenerife. M. Eugenio Pérez Fernández de Burgos, Director of Human Resources. Agustín Castillo Irazqui, Director of Security. Juan Manuel Pérez López, Director of Production. Javier Delgado Patricio, Department of Information and Technology Systems. Francisco de Borja Reales Malay, Purchasing Director. Operations. Binter Canarias began operations as a regional airline and is currently the only one to operate in the 8 airports of the Canaries. Binter also operates connections with Marrakech, Aruan and Madeira. Binter has sales offices Bintervend at the airports and, since 2005, the ground support service has been provided by Atlantica Handling. Since January 2008, the technical assistance service for Binter aircraft has been provided by Binter Technic. The airline also flies to the island of Madeira, serving the capital Funchal. Regular flights to the cities of Bergamo and Paris were trialed but later cancelled as unsuccessful projects. Nowadays has regular flights to Lisbon and Cape Verde for renting technical crew and aircraft to Air Nostrum. The airline also serves Africa. It operates scheduled flights to Marrakesh and Casablanca in Morocco and Laayoune in Western Sahara, alongside charter flights to Nouadhibou and Nouakchott in Mauritania. Most flights traded as Binter Canarias S.A.is are Canarias Airlines flights, which have franchise agreements with Binter Canarias but stay completely independent companies. Almost all of its flights are operated under franchise by Air Navigation Services Canarias P. Canary Airlines and Air Nostrum Mediterranean Airlines, except for a minority that are operated directly by Binter. Destinations. Binter Canarias operates the following services. Fleet. Binter Canarias began operations with a fleet of 4 CN-235, which ceased operating on the islands in 1997, and from 1995 to 1998 leased 3 DC-9s from Iberia. Its fleet has been reduced in recent years to a single ATR 72500 series. Formerly NASA only performed the low-density routes to La Gomera and El Hierro using 2 Beechcraft 1900D aircraft. The franchisee has since been providing an increasing number of Binter operations, enabled through the acquisition of 3 ATR 72, which were transferred in 2007 from Binter, and 8 ATR 72 with registration ECKGI, ECKGJ, ECCRE, ECKSG, ECKYI, ECLAD, ECIN, ECLFALGF. As of October 2015, Binter Canarias operates the following aircraft. The average age of the Binter Canarias fleet is 7.9 years.